Greetings, I'm Robin Sweet Ransom, and thank you for joining me in this next installment of scriptures or Bible topics that make you go, hmm. Tell me, what do you know about 666? Do you know where that even comes from? Right? What does it even mean to you? 666. Is it something that's in a sci-fi movie? Is it something that you should be afraid of? What is it? Let's jump into that. 666. What is the mark of the beast? What beast? Looks scary, right? Let's talk about it. So that term 666 and the mark of the beast comes from scripture in Revelation chapter 13, verses 11 through 18. And it says here, Then I saw a second beast coming out of the earth. It had two horns like a lamb, but it spoke like a dragon. It exercised all the authority of the first beast on its behalf and made the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose fatal wound had been healed. It performed great signs, even causing fire to come down from heaven to the earth in full view of the people. Because of the signs it was given power to perform on behalf of the first beast, it deceived the inhabitants of the earth. It ordered them to set up an image in honor of the beast who was wounded by the sword and yet lived. The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image to be killed. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. This calls for wisdom. Let the person who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. That number is 666. All right, so what is this? First of all, the beasts that they're talking about, we know they're not literal beasts. They're representing governments, and there's going to be a particular person who's going to rise up in representation of the government, who is going to require worship and is going to require us to make a decision, either a decision to place our allegiance and pledge our allegiance to this person or this government, or maybe it's going to be a world government, a lot of people think, or to Christ himself. So you may be asking yourself, have you taken it? With the pandemic and them forcing vaccines on people, a lot of people felt like this could be the mark of the beast because, in some places you would lose your job if you didn't get vaccinated, which will lead to you not being able to buy, so to speak. And it really got scary out there where you perhaps couldn't even travel at one time. And some restaurants don't even want you, at one point, didn't even want you in there once they opened their doors unless you could prove that you had been vaccinated. So things have kind of died down from that. And so if you have gotten the vaccine, don't worry about it. It is not the mark of the beast. This mark has not been disseminated yet, right? And it won't literally be a tattoo that says 666. You won't get off that easy. But could it be a microchip? Whatever it is, it's going to be something that is going to be easily identifiable to everyone that you have taken the mark. And it's going to be something that's driven by technology, and the governments will be able to tap into that right away. They are experimenting with microchips that you can put in your right hand, or, maybe if needed be, even be implanted in your head, and then buying and selling will be attached to that. You won't need cash anymore. You just wave your hand and you'll be able to make your purchases. But if you don't have whatever this technology is going to be, then you won't be able to. And it'll be very hard for people to say no to that. And rest assured, you won't be tricked into taking this mark. People will take it willingly, especially if they feel that they could die as a result of it. But you know what? It comes down to identifying who you will worship. Who are you going to pledge your allegiance to, even to the point of death? So if you're choosing this wicked world and its governments and whoever this is who's going to demand this type of allegiance, Well, I guess you'll have your heaven on earth right now. However, if you're choosing Jesus, even if that means that not taking this mark will lead to your death, then you will have eternity as your reward of eternal blessings, as we talked about before, the first becoming last and the last becoming first. All right. Keep your eyes open so that you'll know what's going on when it gets down to decision time. All right, that's it for this installment of Scriptures That Make You Go, hmm. Join us next time. See you soon.